Welcome y'all. Today we'll be visiting the Barnegat Bay Lighthouse State Park in New Jersey. I'm going to take you on a quick tour here describing to you everything you need to know when planning a visit here and letting you know what you can see and what there is. I came here in the beginning of March, so it was a little bit less crowded than usual. I feel that springtime on a weekend when the lighthouse is open and you could go inside is probably the best time to do so, because you could see so much more when you go inside this thing. The Barnegat Bay Lighthouse you see here is also known as Old Barney or Barnegat Light, and it's 172 feet tall. That little passage of water right next to the lighthouse used to be an old inlet when it was first built. The Barnegat Inlet, though, still exists. It's a natural tidal inlet that connects Barnegat Bay to the Atlantic Ocean. Historically, the inlet has shifted and changes its shape over time quite a bit due to sediment and erosion. Barnegat Lighthouse was originally more inland in 1835, but the shoreline kept eroding, so they had to build the current lighthouse in 1859 further back to protect it. To stabilize the inlet and prevent it from shifting too much, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers built jetties, or large rock barriers, which are still visible today. The inlet is now an important navigation route for fishing and other vessels to come in and out of the bay. Here we make our way to a little pier where the new inlet is. This is a nice place to sit down and watch the birds go by, or the boats, and just observe the unique wildlife here. There's a lot of birds just sitting around or flying, not just seagulls, but other weird but cool looking things. My favorite one that I saw was this duck looking thing called a red-breasted merganser. I think that's how it's pronounced, but it lives in winter bays, estuaries, and the open ocean. You could see one here diving in the shallow waters for some small fish. These birds are identified by their streamlined brown bodies and long orange bills. Believe it or not, these things can fly really fast. One was flying at 100 miles an hour before. Here, to the right when you walk in, they have a little wooded trail made from crushed shells, which is pretty cool. So I'm just going to let it explain itself, because you got to see it to believe it. Alright gang, we're here at Barnegat Bay State Park, the Lighthouse. We're on one of the side trails here. It's very neat because the lighthouse, can't really see it from here, but it's all the way up there. And the beach is 0.02 miles, less than a quarter mile that way. And it looks like in here, you're just in the middle of a tropical rainforest. It's pretty neat. They've got red cedar trees in here. They've got a lot of holly trees. American holly. American holly trees are actually, I expected to see in here because they're very strong and sturdy in the sand. Yeah, it's pretty sick here actually. I came here, I pulled in the parking lot. I'm thinking, can't be that great. And I got into these side trails and I'm just roaming, looking around and like looking at all these trees. Like, come on, when you get to see this kind of tree, just standing right next to the beach. Like, come on, you never see that. It's pretty sick. I highly recommend coming down here. It is awesome. Just wanted to let you guys know I started an apparel line on TeePublic. I'll leave the link down below in the description for you to check out. We have novelty t-shirts, mugs, hats, sweatshirts, and all that good stuff. We just started having a travel collection or edition for all my posts and videos. So if you want to get some merch, go ahead and check it out. That's all I got, so leave a like if you think that was cool, and subscribe for more.